Are you like, dang dude, that is one fast truck? Well, today you're in for a bit of a treat, and I'm not talking.
Our 4.0 has options for you. So when you're ready to take care of your family jewels, head on over to manscaped.com/donut to get 20% off plus free international shipping. All right, enough bush babble for today. Back to the video.
List of every single pickup truck. Okay, that video would be 1,000,000 hours long. We made this list to show you guys how bonkers trucks have become. But first, we gotta know where we came from. All right, so we're gonna go back to the 70s. On this show a few times before, and for good reason. It's the first fast production truck ever made, and it was all thanks to a regulation loophole during the oil embargo in the late 1970s. At the time of its release, the Little Red Express was not only the fastest truck around, it was the fastest production vehicle on the Little Red Express. As Omar from The Wire said, "When you come for the king, you best not miss." And then he whistled, which I would do, but I don't know how to whistle. Chevy did not miss with the 1990 454 SS. This performance variant of the half-ton truck had a massive 7.4-liter V8 that made 255 horsepower, had Bilstein shocks and a front stabilizer bar for improved handling, and it could scoot from 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds. A few years after Chevy debuted their first performance truck, the Blue Oval came out with their own high-performance truck, the Lightning. Besides having a 5.8-liter V8 that made 240 horsepower, the Lightning also handled pretty good, and it maintained the same payload capacity as the F-150, making it not only fast, but useful as well. And this boy went from 0 to 60 in an astonishing, record-tying, go back then. But there is another truck from the 90s that was way faster and far less practical. I'm talking about the GMC Cyclone with an S. It debuted in 1991 and is probably the least functional truck, maybe one hot dog cart, but it didn't matter because it was faster than a Lamborghini Mustang Diablo and it only had half as many cylinders, 6 of them. The Lamborghini Mustang Diablo had 12. So just how fast was this? It's the 2000s now, baby. We survived Y2K, and we see another wave of fast trucks begin to emerge. Chevy's contribution to this era of fast trucks is the Silverado SS, which stands for, as we all know, sassy. The 6-liter high-output Vortec engine could make 345 horsepower and get this sassy little stud up to 60 in 6.4. So not as fast as the Cyclone with an S, but pretty fast. The Silverado wasn't the fast, and while it's definitely not as functional or normal as a Silverado, it is faster, and it did come in purple. So in 2005, you could get an SSR with an LS2 under the hood, which gives you a 0 to 5.4-liter V8 and a good for 360 horsepower, a huge upgrade over the previous gen. This performance truck also looked fast, with a lowered stance and a sweet body kit with flared sides, just like my pants. Give myself some time, make a little gap. The Lightning only held fastest truck of the 2000s for a couple of years before a bigger, badder competitor came along, one with as many cylinders as shrimp have legs. To have 500 horsepower, Dodge also did a really cool thing and put a 6-speed manual transmission in it. It also came with front and rear spoilers and racing stripes, cause duh, even though it weighed over their own truck. Talking about the Hennessy Venom 800 TT Cert 10. You might know Hennessy as the Texas-based tuning company that makes fast cars even faster. I made an up to speed on it. Check it out. I'll put a link in the description. But the SRT 10 and slapped 2 spinning boys on the V10. The Turb skis bump power up to 800, which helped this 5,400 pound beast get up to 60 in. So close. 4.4. So some of you guys are at home or at work right now, probably on the toilet, and you're saying, James, Hennessy is an aftermarket company. I thought you were just doing production trucks. Well, guess what? We're including them on the list. Speaking of big spoilers, you're gonna see more Hennessy on this list than the Notorious B.I.G.'s birthday party. Apparently the algorithm is really favoring likes right now. So if you could help me out and hit that like button, it'll get this. That means more videos for you guys. And with that, we're jumping into 2010. Angry Birds was sweeping the nation. Snooki was becoming a household name, and Ford was about to kick off a new era of fast trucks with, you guessed it, how fast was it? It went 0 to 60 in 6.2. Even though this was Ford's flagship high-performance truck, it didn't take long for other trucks to catch up. Just a year after the EcoBoost set an even faster 0 to 60 time of 6 seconds. Now, I know a lot of V8 dudes like to hate on the EcoBoost, but you can't argue with facts, all right? Facts don't care about your feelings. Neither do 0 to 60 times, if made more than 20 years later. But the Cyclone's days at the top were numbered, just like my list. And that's because the Ford Raptor got faster. But my boy John Hennessy decided it still wasn't really, with a 4.2 second 0 to 60. Boom. Sorry, Cyclone with an S. Go back to the 90s where Clarissa's still explaining it all. But that ain't all, because in 2019, the Velociraptor V8 replaced the EcoBoost. Barely edging out the Hennessy F-150 is the Roush Nightmare, a truck so badass they couldn't even spell nightmare right. This souped up F-150 also has a supercharged Coyote V8, hitting 3.6 seconds. But guess what? Shelby decided to throw their cowboy hat into the ring with this! The 770 horsepower F-150 Super Snake. But there's one more truck even faster than the Super Snake. But I want to take a second to talk about electric pickup trucks because they are coming. And they're going to be faster than anything else on this list. Hennessy Mammoth 1000. It's a Ram TRX with 1,012 horsepower and 969 nice foot-pounds of torque. And if the power wasn't enough, Hennessy lifts the already lifted truck in in 3.2 seconds. That's as fast as a McLaren F1, but it's a freaking truck. I truly think that this is the pinnacle of modern gas. Like this video to let us know that we're doing a good job. Follow me on Instagram at James Pumphrey and Twitter. Check out this other episode of the D-List. Thank you. I love you.
It's really squatted.
It's fine. Oh, it is squatted. You wasn't joking.
That's a natural bump stop, is that what that is?
You know, if you don't look at the trailer, somebody from South Carolina paid $150,000 for this. You put the green handle in. That wasn't full. That was like $250 too, so. I am prepared. I've never put this on inside the car. Let's see. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Other than
yeah.
that,
I am being real inconspicuous here, guys.
I actually follow you.
You follow me?
Yeah.
Thank God. How far? Was you the one that followed me home the other night?
No.
I thought that was Steve from across the street.
Probably was.
So just pull into the staging lanes and then look it over?
Yep.
Is it okay if my battery's held down by a ratchet strap?
I don't know. You'll have to ask the
I do have a bungee strap if we need to change it. This thing has 16-second potential. This thing is ready to rip.
Wait, there's something on the other side. What's it say over there? Stay right
Yes!
there.
Just imagine all them Chevelles. If you're going to ride my ass, at least pull my hair.
Oh God. By the way, I've seen your sticker before, and that's badass.
Citizens, I honestly think it's in pretty good shape. It's ready to party.
I'm amazed you got that fit.
You and me both.
Okay, we already got one. If you've got a hose that you can hook into that, like a rubber hose.
I'll steal a hose from somewhere and I'll just hook it into this bottle or something.
Yeah. I wouldn't suggest that bottle, but if you...
I got a Gatorade bottle or something.
Yeah, a Gatorade bottle would be better because of plastic. I mean, hell, you could, right here on this wiring harness, you could zip tie it to that so it stays connected. So, are you running antifreeze?
No, it's got solid water in it. We can't afford antifreeze, dude. Don't make fun of us. I can hear it from over there. Dude, you've got yours held down a lot better than I do. I'm not going to tell them, but mine's tack welded down.
That's all it needs.
It's fine. I don't think
fine.
I don't think it's going to. What's this thing run?
710s right now, but I wish it'd go a lot faster.
Off the bitch dust mobile. And the bitch. I just
go look at it in person.
Hopefully you don't disappoint.
No. You stuck a 12 valve in a Mustang.
Yeah.
Props, dude.
We need a clamp. We need a zip tie.
Need a zip tie.
We got hair ties or something. We need
I got
a zip
zip
tie.
ties.
You do?
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Well, let me grab some.
That man right there is awesome. He shared his zip ties with us, and we're gonna use them as a hose clamp because we didn't have an overflow tube, and now we stole. I don't know if we're gonna break it. We're probably gonna break it, but we're gonna give it as good a shot as we can. Guys, here we fucking go! Here we go! Hell yeah, let's do it. Oh, fuck it, we got confused.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, dude.
This thing's f***ing cool, dude.
Oh, that was cool. Dude, that took me a minute because I'm like, oh my god. But I left soft. I didn't hook it up all the way. I left on like 4 pounds of boost. I wanted to do it easy to see if I broke anything. And everything's still running good. So please, McFarland, is this how you feel? Because this is awesome. This is cool. Dude, oh my god. This is history, dude. This is history. I'm shaking. This is awesome. 8.6. Short, I guess we need more power, and I'll see you guys next time. We're gonna fix you. You're gonna do 7-second quarter miles. I feel it.
Get you on the chips.
That's where they make the real money.
That's what they call a doorbuster. If I buy you this pickle, will you eat it?
No.
What if I say you have to? Tapatio flavored gun. Don't turn in your badge and your gun yet, man. It's not worth it. Just power through it. No, I want you to get it.
Yes, sir. It's fantastic.
Are you guys packing?
I was thinking that same thing. We probably should load up while we're here.
It's got a whole
Goliath, you know?
splashers. Stop playing with shit. Poodoo splash bumper.
What is happening? What is that?
Why is the poop yellow?
Is that
Is that after? Is that after Panda?
That's
or?
after the Tapatio pickle.
Guns for kids.
$150 later because you're a bad influence, and my kids are all gonna be super pumped.
See, I'm a good influence.
To infinity and beyond. Are you ready for me to eat this?
That's a little kick.
So it's assumed the bitch would be eating this.
Yeah, or they give you the opportunity to warm it up if you want.
Should we wait for a while, let it warm up?
No, I think you go for it.
Get a nice little warm Tapatio pickle.
We're good. We're outside.
What's the first thing you notice when you look at the ceiling?
that huge gap?
Yeah, that's all I can see. Eat a pickle tomorrow, you'll know why.
Somebody took a hit right by my truck. I was right on the ground and just, I'm telling.
I mean, I'm not impressed.
I am.
That's like
Took a hit on the ground right by my truck.
Jim's
look
gonna.
at that wonder log right there. You see it?
A human,
big log.
That's a human log.
That's not a human. That's a man's log. There's another alpha male wandering around out here who's fully relieved, looking for a fight.
Get us a boot. We'll do it again.
This is a fairly common thing that happens when you tow huge loads on high performance trucks. You blow turbo boost lines. So problem is
Both engines fire! Why are we moving? There's something wrong with my boat.
so guys, how's that for some chaos?
Absolute YouTube gold, I'm sure. Taking this off-roading and fixing and doing things.
That's true. I don't have an off-roader.
Oh, we're shopping for me now. Forget that. This is not for you. This.
Oh, wait a minute now, guys. Easy.
This.
Easy. This thing's been sitting here. Oh, man. All right.
It's been a few years.
We just threw a battery in it.
Okay.
So, I mean, to see if it starts, and I guess you can drive it.
So I'm your test pilot.
You're my test pilot.
That's a really bad decision.
Test.
Isn't this how you're supposed to drive a car? I mean, Sold.
It seems unreasonable, but
Sold.
first one gets to Bob, I guess.
What?
First one gets to Bob.
Welcome to Hoopy's Garage, the dumbest automotive channel in all of YouTube. And this is going to be a slight departure. The Z4, and I determined through very scientific methods that it's totaled.
This is my PDR guy.
Yes, big time.
Now, another YouTuber that we're going to visit today is Urination Bob. So you're still fighting insurance on this?
Oh, yeah. You know, there's that whole comparable thing, and wow, it's never a fun or easy process, and it hasn't been.
Well, this is dragging. So let's go. Yes. Okay. Well, Urination actually right here. It was a 450 SEL 6.9 at 76 euro. It's one of my first YouTube videos actually. Doing a burnout down the road with it. Row of budgets. This is kind of his frontline hooptiness.
Always make a Corvette work.
I suppose, but I was thinking more down here in the hoopty row. We'll find Urination Bob so we can get some prices here, but there's Urination Bob. Probably a little more in your Z4 settlement, just a scotch.
Maybe, but you know,
worth stretching for, maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
all right.
I haven't seen a Quattro, well, maybe since they were new.
Really, what I had in mind for Elliot is your hoopty row, as they say, right? Yes.
Project, but I haven't never seen first gens, so.
I mean, it's not really a comparable Z4 replacement. Oh well. Oh, cat. That scared me. Okay. The Celica's dead, I assume?
Yep, these are all parts cars. We had some thieves come in from a bunch of wheels.
For
frustrating.
$5–10 scrap
Yeah,
all
look
the
behind
wheels.
you here. This
is Saab, yeah.
Yeah. The last generation of the venerable 9.5.
How much?
This car right here, running and driving, 20 guys, easy.
This. Honestly, this is kind of why I brought Elliot here, because I remember when he bought this car years ago, and it is a very rare color, and then you're seeing it, right? Yes.
Come around here.
I'm feeling set up now.
It is a Spaceball manual.
Yep.
That's prime, that's premium stuff. Right there you go.
Well, can we take him for a drive? Do they drive? That one drives?
This one,
you know, it's funny. Literally, I just put the tires on. We just put a battery in it. All right, well, let me go grab the keys. And there's something I want you to see in the back too, if not more.
So as we head in the back, I think there's actually 5 cars back here, because there's my old 300 TD wagon from over 10 years ago.
Right.
There's the 325iX sedan I bought with a bad transmission, the E30. That car is stripped. I saw it earlier. My car
V70R.
All right, Elliot, I guess you can come if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Cold start. Sounds like a Volkswagen.
Try again. Flip the throttle one time.
Screen with the molded glass.
Yeah.
There's your Doug DeMuro moment. All right, I'll back up so you can get in. Sport mode. I mean, that's about 225 horsepower.
Yeah.
I'm starting to, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I mean, even from that though, that was so much more torque than my Z4 ever had. Handling test.
Dirt road. Oh, somebody's revvy. Try this again.
There we go.
Quattro all-wheel drive.
Experiencing it from a passenger side, I guess.
I don't need it, but I want it.
Okay.
What could I possibly use this for?
This open air motoring.
I suppose. I don't have any other convertibles, do I? Zero. None.
None.
Not at all. No. All right. Vehicle. Bad decision. That's a really, really bad decision. On the blue interior. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
The gauges too.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Test drive's over.
And the space ball.
Oh.
Look at that.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I found it for myself.
Yeah.
Well, it starts, I guess.
The other thing I'm thinking, as a guy who just got out of a really bad accident, this is a Volvo.
Very safe, yeah.
Known for its safety.
Right. Oh, you're shopping for you again.
Yes.
No, I want it. Oh, good power. It definitely has a little bit of a mist still, though. I wonder what that is.
Well.
Bit of a rally stage. It's dirty anyway.
Yeah.
It's got calved urination. Bob! No!
What's happening? What just happened here?
Just bought a Volvo.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe a little starting fluid or something. I don't know.
Got some?
It's just because it's just glow plugs because it isn't compression because it's got compression.
Yeah, you want to give us some ether? Yeah, that's definitely the cap stays on. Man,
unbelievable. Unbelievable. It'll usually go whoop, 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 whoop,
right.
like that. It has a bad hole, and then that hole will pressurize the crankcase. Dead even cylinders.
Yeah. If you want this car, I will buy it for you. Especially if you're a YouTuber and want to make videos on saving this thing, as long as you agree to own it for another 10 years and cherish it and get it back on the road, I will buy it and then I will give it to you. Now, only if you actually have the means to come here. Very nice.
We need another operator. Just for today, though. I gotta read the text message to make sure I get the right seed loaded. The wife's texting, so I better respond because obviously I slip, I fall, I die, or get severely hurt, and I'm out for the season or forever. So that is something that I want to update after this season, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. But them dang seed tenders, I think we got like 30. Like a whole different town. We moved up north and everywhere. There's tractors everywhere. Everybody and their dog is out. Feel late to the game. So Tony's there. Randy was the guy you just seen. Randy's working ground for Dad. Tenders out, and I gotta fix stuff, and it is what it is. So I'm happy if I can get 200 to 300 a day done. But that's, you get to run till like 1 in the morning if you're gonna try and do that, and I'm getting pretty worn out. To be, so let's get back to planting, back and forth, mile-long rounds on this pig. It's gonna be nap time probably. So we're coming up to a dike right now, basically just a giant dam that holds water back in big rainy events. Is there a problem here? He's not pleased. So what do you think happened? There was a loud noise? Or was there no noise?
Total loss in power. Let go of the truck.
What kind of? I'm out of reach. We're gonna have to back up, shorten it up.
I can't leave it dilapidated sitting there.
Are you good?
InChainDesigns.com. Anything you get on the website counts. The gray jogger's back in stock. The black jogger's back in stock. We've got the new
Video you too.
Okay, that's fine.
New channel.
I'm used to it. Are you ready to see your new truck?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. The sun is shining, man.
Yeah, the sun came out. We made it just in time.
This is a good thing.
For the sun?
If I could just put these, I got a few. It was on a, contrary to a lot of reviewers think, I was talking to a very nice
You said you were on the phone with a lady,
a very nice woman, you know, just, you know, again, a long time teaching buddy of mine. Just gonna ignore it, and then I see a text.
But what I've found is actually just easier. Traction off, drive, hard on the brake.
Oh my god!
Like little marks too. It's in. A yellow Corvette. I had to do it, and I figured it would match the fleet really well. We've got the yellow Aventador, the yellow Urus, now the yellow ZR1. ZR1 badges are back on, and the cool part is, Ladesh, the cool part is, okay, so the car is yellow, like all the yellow together. Gotta get some sick photos. We're gonna get some nasty rolling. Nasty shots. Yellow, we're back to yellow, boys. Hope you guys like it. I freaking love yellow. As you guys know, yellow is not for everyone, especially what car do you think is going to win? Don't cheat, do it now before the race. What car do you think is going to win, ZR1 or Hellcat? Again, I think we're all on ZR1 side for a roll.
Yep.
But we might get surprised. We might. And it should be like you're gonna be, so put your foot on the brake and then so when drive, but manual mode is there. So we're gonna be doing like third gear.
Did a good job throwing that thing together.
Not bad for a day's worth of work.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm still bummed we didn't pop the tires.
Friggin' steam engine in this thing. It's a steam locomotive, baby.
I'm getting ready to bring over right now. We will finish final assembly there with them, and then we should be coming home today with our engine for the MR2. So I'm super excited, and we have a lot of things to get done on this car today. But for right now, we're gonna head over to JBR and go pick up our brand new, that guy onto the mechanical pump, and then it spins our pump, and it gives us fuel. And with this pump, we'll have all the fuel in the world. We'll never run out of fuel with this guy right here. So, yeah,
unless you actually do.
Who knows? Yeah, it's gonna sound really sick on idle. Yeah. It almost kind of sounds like a rotary in a way.
Yeah, once it's set up
it's
right,
like a deep rotary. It's kind of like bar, 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 bar.
Let's hear that one more time. You guys are doing great.
I can start the car in a few.
I mean, they already heard the car run.
That ain't going nowhere.
All loaded up, ready to go.
I don't make the drive.
In the middle without strap.
If it was up to Kyle, he would have left it non-strap. Bouncing around.
Just throw it back there and.
Oh shoot.
That is a squeaky engine. We were looking at some units we could probably install and maybe air condition the shop a little bit. But it's not too bad so far. Oh, did you grease her up?
WD-40.
There you go.
Solves all the world's problems.
That thing was so squeaky.
Can't fix it with WD-40.
Sit right next to a 5-gallon water to air box. We showed you guys the water to air intercooler, and this will go along with that. Our plan with these two units is to stick them right up here on the nose. Get the jump box out of the way real quick. So if you guys remember, with it being off to the side like that, this runner does come close, but we have plenty of room just to 90 straight off of the turbo there, and then go straight back out of the rear of the car, and then we'll have it split out to our twin exhaust and keep that. But yeah, that is going to be sweet. And then the wastegate's just down there, and the Vans is on there kind of as a novelty, and it does make a lot of boost, but this one we're actually going to be running at its fullest potential. At least that will be the idea, which is going to be insane because people have literally ran mid 190s on this same turbo. So the broken one is getting fixed, or we're finding parts to fix the broken engine, and we can just keep the cars running a lot more frequently. They're not down for weeks or months at a time, and we can keep the content rolling, go to events, just do more stuff with the cars. It's just really expensive to have very nice backup motors.